And now, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and give a reaction to the action of the World Wrestling Empire!
Welcome to the World Wrestling Empire, ladies and gentlemen. I am humbly the sexiest man alive, Devlin Blanchard.
Only because you used to be a woman, Deborah Nerdlinger.
And this is the Wedge, as in Wedgie.
Oh boy. Yeah, comedy. Not. All right, tonight we got a great night of action coming at you. Got Renegade going to take on a newcomer to the Empire, the Great Bolo.
And following that, the Military Express have to defend their tag team titles right here tonight against Silverado's Bad Boys.
Looking forward to that. Also tonight, a match that was challenged last week. Raymond got a little out of hand, decided that Renegade and Cortez ought to take on Bernard Funk and the Red Rider. You're going to see that right here.
And then, in the main event of the evening, the three-way dance for the World Wrestling Empire heavyweight title, Scott Summers, Annihilator, and TJ Steele. One man will walk out with the heavyweight title, and I will say it right now, I will be instrumental in deciding the heavyweight champion.
All right, we got the big ballet with the heavyweights and a whole lot of action coming up tonight. Right now, we're going to get a word in from our sponsors, and we'll be right back. Don't go away.
Hi there, let's talk about Golden Pond 2. Are you looking for a good pre-owned TV? We got them. Stereos? We got them. Jewelry? We got that. How about a good firearm? Boy, do we got them. Musical instruments? Golden Pond 2 has one of the largest selection of pre-owned instruments in the area. Vintage guitars, amps and preamps, drums, keyboards, mixers, and more. If we don't have it, you probably don't need it. We buy, sell, trade, and loan all of those things, plus car and home, lawn and garden, fishing equipment, bikes, you name it, at Golden Pond 2, 1319 South Peoria in Tulsa.
Are you in the market for a good new or used appliance? Then Conley Appliances, 4902 Charles Page Boulevard is just what you've been looking for. Whether you need a TV, refrigerator, dishwasher, furniture, or whatever your appliance needs, Conley's has sales or rent to own at a price to fit your budget. At Conley's, we'll treat you like family. There's no credit check. You can even phone your order in and we'll deliver it directly to your door. And we don't forget you after the sale. Our service tech is there to ensure your satisfaction. Don't spend another day without Conley Appliances, 585-5055.
Insurance if you have a car, boat, or motorcycle, even if you have traffic tickets or a DUI. If you own a business, if you are a renter, Try Us for Insurance has been serving Oklahomans since 1951. We are property and casualty insurance specialists. Try Us for Insurance, an independent agent for property and casualty insurance. Try Us for Insurance, 831 North Sheridan, Tulsa. That's 834-5663.
All right, welcome back to the World Wrestling Empire, and they're setting up here tonight, TJ, for the big main event. The heavyweight titles on the line, the three-way dance. You, Scott Summers, the Annihilator. We've heard from Annihilator and Scott Summers that they're going to take you out.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've been in this business 5 or 6 years, and the worst thing you can do to any opponent is take your opponent lightly. So if they want to take me lightly, think they can get the 1, 2, 3 on TJ Steele, well, it ain't going to be happening, baby. I tell you, I've been training hard in that gym. I'm pumping iron heavier than I've ever pumped before. I'm out there doing aerobics. I'm ready for this match. Plus that, I've got all those fans out there that's behind TJ Steele 100%. So Scott Summers, Annihilator, you want to take the man of Steel lightly, well, get in that ring, you'll be seeing your shoulders 1, 2, 3 on that mat. I can guarantee that.
Well, folks, you heard it, TJ Steele, and you can tell the man works out. If I was Scott Summers Annihilator, I might be a little bit worried.
All right, big man TJ Steele ready for the big ballet tonight. Looking forward to this, but first.
And TJ Steele obviously is going to be accompanied. There's been a change in the contract. TJ Steele will be seconded in this match by Steve Hartley.
That's a smart decision.
That makes me sick.
Good man. Well, right now we got a lot of action fixing to happen, so let's get on with the evening of the finest professional wrestling anywhere, right here from Tulsa, Oklahoma, where it all began, right here.
Let's take it up to the ring and Mr. Jay Samuels. JJ!
All right, this is your first match of the evening. In the ring, from El Salvador, weighing 350 pounds, here is the Great Bolo.
The Great Bolo from El Salvador. We don't know a whole lot about this man, just that he has come into the Empire to take names and kick butt. JJ.
And his opponent, coming down the aisle from Coweta, Oklahoma, weighing in at 305 pounds, here is the Chief Red Eagle.
All right, Red Eagle rising to the top in the Empire. This gentleman has been around professional wrestling for a long time. He does a great job, brings a lot of enthusiasm to the sport, and we look forward to seeing him in action tonight.
Looks like the Great Bolo is not even wanting to wait for the bell or wait for Red Eagle to get that thing off his head. He just wants action, and he wants it now.
Referee Doug McCoy having a hard time keeping the wrestlers apart till we're ready for a little action to take place. Red Eagle removing his headdress or war bonnet. There's the bell, and both wrestlers circling now. The Great Bolo appears to be a huge, huge individual.
I'm going to point something out, if I may be so bold. The Great Bolo, reminiscent of the great Abdullah the Butcher, somewhat in size and stature. That is a compliment. Abdullah the Butcher, one of the greatest names in professional wrestling history.
All right, well, right now, Red Eagle is whipped off the ropes, comes back with a big shoulder, and sends the Great Bolo into the mat.
Red Eagle, one of the most popular men in the area, in this region of the country.
Very well known.
People here really love Red Eagle. He is also a former World Wrestling Empire Tag Team Champion.
That's right, with another tag team partner called Standing Bear, the Mighty Nation, were a tag team champion in the World Wrestling Empire for quite some time, made a name for themselves several years back right here with this organization.
There's a whip off the ropes. Red Eagle over the top, in for the ride. Bolo not up quick enough, and Red Eagle right back into the side headlock.
Red Eagle torquing it down on the side of the head or the cranial area of the Great Bolo. The 300-pound giant from El Salvador backs Red Eagle into the ropes.
And there's the dance on the ropes. Bolo scores with a hip toss.
Good move by the Great Bolo. A lot of weight going around in the ring. You know, Red Eagle probably close in weight to the Great Bolo, but has that height advantage.
Man, he ain't giving away a lot of weight because of the height of Red Eagle. There is a lot of weight stacked in that tall, tall mammoth building we call Red Eagle.
All right, good move by Red Eagle, starting to apply some pressure to the elbow and shoulder area of the Great Bolo.
Overhand wrist lock there, Red Eagle. Bolo with a gut shot. Make it a double. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Yes, you can. Forearm to the back.
Red Eagle gets back up to his feet. The Great Bolo with another forearm. Now he stalks into the corner against Red Eagle. Comes with a big chop to the chest, follows it up with a forearm to the back. Red Eagle down on his knee, right back up. Looks for the side of the ring. Great Bolo follows him around once again with the big forearm. Red Eagle into the turnbuckles, trying to fight his way out with that boot.
Red Eagle double chops to the head of the Great Bolo. Now he screams out some strange noise.
Here we go. Red Eagle sends the Great Bolo into the turnbuckles, follows it up, and the Great Bolo able to get out of the way before the weight of Red Eagle comes smashing into the turnbuckles.
One count by McCoy. Red Eagle counts out Bolo. Another big forearm across the back of the neck of the huge giant Red Eagle.
Bud Giant, Red Eagle into the turnbuckles. The Great Bolo goes for the whip into the far turnbuckle. Follows it up with all that weight, and Red Eagle gets that boot up, gets it into the chin of the Great Bolo.
Whoa, wait a minute. McCoy counted three, but wait a minute. No, McCoy's saying that wasn't a win. Bolo had a foot on the ropes.
Able to get that foot into the ropes.
Bolo jumps Red Eagle from behind.
After Red Eagle.
Eagle's outside the ring. Bolo follows him out.
Great Bolo, the Great Bolo with a forearm goes in, grabs a chair, goes after Red Eagle with the chair. Boom!
McCoy's calling for the bell.
There you have it. Looks like a disqualification of the Great Bolo.
Why?
Red Eagle taking a beating with that chair. Red Eagle will be the winner of this match by disqualification.
Why?
The Great Bolo using a foreign object, very foreign, as he goes and takes a chair away from one of the people in the audience.
He may have lost, but the damage is done. There's your winner, Red Eagle.
Red Eagle declared victor in that match. We got a lot more action coming at you tonight, but right now we're going to get a word in from one of our sponsors, or maybe two or three, you never know. Hey, but stay away from that refrigerator. I'm the Ledge with Devlin from
Interview
Blanchard.
with Skandor Akbar coming up.
Right. Okay, here we go.
Sir Knight Formal Wear has the tuxedo for you that is the right style, the right color, the right size, at the right price for your wedding, prom, or that special occasion. It's Sir Knight Formal Wear. Open 7 days a week with 2 locations in Oklahoma City and at South Roads Mall, Tulsa. When you need to look right, Sir Knight Formal Wear.
The Keg, 11th and Pittsburgh in Tulsa, where we have the best pool players, the sharpest dart players, and the ugliest bartenders in Tulsa. Share an ice-cold draft with the beautiful people at the Keg, 11th and Pittsburgh, proud sponsors of the Tulsa Billiard Association Pool League.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, joining me, as you can tell, Skandor Akbar. And General, I'm sure there's a lot of things on your mind.
Well, number one, you know this Flaymin Raymond, you know he's a glutton for punishment. But you're just synonymous with the state of Oklahoma. All you are a bunch of sand eaters and gutter rats, and you can't stand it because I ruled Tulsa for almost 25 years in professional wrestling. I beat the likes of Danny Hodge, Bill Watts, and all those so-called superstars that you had in Tulsa, Oklahoma City, and this stinking state. Now, I am making plans now to purchase the WWE. That's right, I'm gonna buy this federation.
You're kidding.
That's right, I'm gonna buy lock, stock, and barrel. And the first job you're gonna have, Raymond, you're gonna be the #1 man in my camel stables. You're gonna be the pilot, you know. You pilot here, and you pilot there, and you pilot over there. That's what you're gonna be, Raymond. And as for the rest of all you clowns, when I own this WWE, I'm gonna select who I want to come and watch the matches. Maybe you, and maybe you. You may not be here because I'll be calling the shots.
So in other words, you're going to buy the WWE and you're going to take Ramon now? If I get this straight, you're going to make Ramon clean out your stable?
That's exactly right. He'd make a nice young camel boy because being from Oklahoma, he smells very, very badly. Now, I've asked these people to refrain from saying USA. I don't like it. And I've also told these people to use some underarm deodorant because they stink so badly. You see what I mean by this USA? You see, this is an insult to a man of my honesty and my integrity. I am the wrestling world. Ask anybody. My superstars are all across the world because you people know Akbar will be here forever.
Well, you've heard it from the General, but I think Flaymin Raymond has something a little bit up his sleeve for the General. We'll wait and see about that.
Boy, I got to tell you, Raymond is in trouble.
Yeah, I would say so. Anytime you double-cross the noble General Skandor Akbar, you are going to be in for problems. Bottom line.
Sounds like Akbar's ready to take on the whole state of Oklahoma, actually.
Well, he's right. Akbar has come in here. He's been a legend. The man is a legend in professional wrestling, and he's not one of those legends that's already in semi-retirement. General Skandor Akbar, active legend in professional wrestling. It's always been that way. It always will be that way.
I'll tell you, Somebody, I'm begging some of you guys that have taken on the General before, please come to our rescue. We got to do something about this guy in the World Wrestling Empire. Contact us wherever you are out there. Please help us. We got to get rid of the General Skandar Akbar in the World Wrestling Empire before he runs this organization into the ground.
Are you finished?
Well, I'm never finished, but we can move on to the next thing, I guess.
We've got Tag Team Championship action coming up. For the introductions to the match, let's take it on up to Jay Samuels.
All right, this, ladies and gentlemen, is for the World Wrestling Empire Tag Team Championship. Coming in first with Silverado from Atlanta, Georgia. At a combined weight of 470 pounds, here are Brett Knight and Krull Danzig, the Bad Boys.
That's right, Krull Danzig, Brett Knight, managed by Silverado. As Big A, the next heavyweight champion of the World Wrestling Empire. You'll see it tonight. Bank on it. Bring on the victims, Jay.
And now, their opponents. They are the World Wrestling Empire Tag Team Champions. Being led down the aisle by their new valet, Lady Fortune. From Fort Bragg, North Carolina, at a combined weight of 425 pounds, here are Sergeant Todd and Sergeant Hartman, the Military Express.
All right, the Military Express, one of the new stars to the World Wrestling Empire, and they are the World Wrestling Empire Tag Team Champions. Yes, I love to say that. I just like saying that.
That sounds stupid. Absolutely stupid.
You would think that, I guess. You know, I can see that coming out of your mouth.
Wait a minute. Here's something strange. The last time the Military Express came to the ring, they had some guy with them that thought he was Steve Kern. Well, amazingly, you were talking about amazing cosmetic surgery.
Amazing.
See what you see standing over there at ringside with the Military Express?
Yes, sir.
That is the most cunning result of the most amazing sex change operation of our century.
It certainly came out a lot better than yours, didn't it?
Shut up. Just sit there and look stupid.
I can't
but
do that.
I don't have to tell you that. It
I
comes
can't
natural.
do that because I'm sitting next to you, and
you
that's
know,
your job.
I don't want to rag on you too hard, Ledge. Mother Nature's already done that for you.
Well, you know, thanks, I guess.
There's the bell,
there's
baby.
The bell. Let's get it rolling here tonight. Brett Knight starts out against Master Sergeant Todd. Oh, I'm sorry, Happy Hartman in first.
Crappy Hartman.
Happy Hartman.
Oh, Happy, sorry.
Sergeant Happy Hartman.
My mistake, sorry.
Oh. All right, goes to work early on the shoulder, Brett Knight. Sergeant Hartman.
What does that smell? What'd you have for dinner?
Don't blame that on me.
Yeah, right. Wait a minute. What? Hartman just dumped Brett Knight over the top rope. What? Oh, yeah. And Todd takes a cheap shot outside the ring.
Well, it's only a cheap shot when somebody you don't like does it.
Was it not a cheap shot?
I didn't see it, but I wouldn't expect
that
out
figures.
of the Express.
That figures.
Fine champions.
Ray Charles could have seen that, but you couldn't. Now I know why you wear those glasses, so you can't see.
Brett Knight against the one half of the Military Express.
Watch this.
Master Sergeant Todd.
Shoulder breaker right there on Master Sergeant Todd. And there it is, the electro-gyratic mathematics sensational strutting, spazzing thing.
Looks like a washing machine agitator when he does that, doesn't he?
He can sure get your clothes clean. So that man is pure raw energy, no doubt.
Right now, Sergeant Todd is in a lot of trouble in the ring. Krull Danzig of the Bad Boys steps in. The Bad Boys very serious about their efforts. Oh, man.
Huge DDT by Krull Danzig.
Bad Boys very serious about their efforts to attain the goal of World Wrestling Empire Tag Team Champions.
This will be the toughest challenge to date for the Military Express. They won the title from one leopard man. They were definitely at an advantage. Then they had a non-title match just a few weeks ago. Who were they against a couple of weeks ago? I don't even remember.
The Express or the Bad Boys?
The Military Express.
I don't remember right off.
I don't either, but it was a tainted victory, nonetheless.
They won.
Yeah.
Tainted about that.
Look at this.
Oh! Power slam! Krull,
We got all 4 men in the ring. Whoa, there went Hartman over the top rope, courtesy Brett Knight. Doug McCoy didn't see it.
Sergeant Todd in a lot of trouble against the Bad Boys.
Here it is.
Right now.
Seek and destroy.
Oh, the Bad Boys taking it to Sergeant
That's
Todd,
it.
Military Express.
1, 2, and 3 new tag team champions.
There you have it,
Just like
ladies and
that.
gentlemen. I would have never expected that to turn out like, hey, Devlin, where are you going? Devlin's taking off for the ring. Unbelievable the way the Bad Boys just manhandled the Military Express. Took them apart in just a few minutes, did a great job. Devlin Blanchard awful full of himself to be in the ring at this moment in time. Of course, I guess we can expect that out of Devlin. Annihilator there in the ring celebrating with the Bad Boys, who are the new World Wrestling Empire Tag Team Champions. Unbelievable. I'll tell you, we got a lot more action going to be coming at you, but we're going to try to get Devlin over here to sit back down so we can, I guess we could leave him over there so we don't have to listen to him. Anyway, before he gets back, let's take a quick commercial break. Get a word in from our sponsors. You're too late, Devlin. You went to the commercial break. I don't like it a bit. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration provided by the following. Davcom Video. Don't let your business be the best kept secret in town. Call Davcom Video. Skyam Graphics. Proudly providing the World Wrestling Empire event programs. Sir Knight Formal Wear. When you want to look right, Sir Knight. Try us for insurance. For your home, car, or business.
Hi, I'm Glenn DeWeese, the owner of Davcom Video and the director of tonight's show. And this is the edit suite where we put it all together. You know, it's a proven fact that people who both see and hear information remember significantly more than people who only see or hear it. Recent advances in video technology have brought high-quality video within the reach of even the smallest business or organization. If you have a video need for anything from large multi-camera shoots from cheerleading competitions to professional wrestling, or perhaps you want to showcase your product in a trade show or create a training video for your employees, Davcom Video offers turnkey production from scripting to making your copies. And we'll work with your budget to give you the best video product your money can buy. Call us now, 749-9447. References available on request.
Hi there. Let's talk about Golden Pond 2. Are you looking for a good pre-owned TV? We got them. Stereos? We got them. Jewelry? We got that. How about a good firearm? Boy, do we got them. Musical instruments? Golden Pond 2 has one of the largest selection of pre-owned instruments in the area. Vintage guitars, amps and preamps, drums, keyboards, mixers, and more. If we don't have it, you probably don't need it. We buy, sell, trade, and loan all of those things, plus car and home, lawn and garden, fishing equipment, bikes, you name it, at Golden Pond 2, 1319 South Peoria in Tulsa.
All right, welcome back to the Empire, where we've got a lot more action. Unfortunately, we have new tag team champions, and not too
Like
happy
it
about
or
that.
not, your new World Wrestling Empire Tag Team Champions, the Bad Boys.
Oh, man. Well, right now we got
Hate to leave you, but I had to go up there and celebrate with my brothers.
Oh, man. I'm getting a little nauseated here. Let's hurry up and get into this next match.
Now, before we go up to the ring, I want to explain something. Let me get my little notes out here. Last week, Renegade faced Red Rider and got jumped by Akbar and his men. Later in the night, Shane Cortez faced the Tennessee Rebel, and Shane Cortez got jumped by Akbar and his men. And they might add, they taught them a nice lesson. So as a result, Flaymin Raymond challenged Bernard Funk and a Red Rider to face in a tag team match Shane Cortez and Renegade, and the match is signed and agreed to and etched in stone. I won't talk no more. I want to see the butt kicking that's about to take place right here. Renegade and Cortez, you guys are going to find out you don't work as well as peanut butter and jelly.
Let's get this guy off the microphone right here.
Let's take it up to Jay Samuels.
All right, this next match. First, coming down the aisle, led by the General, Skandar Akbar from Devastation Incorporated. First, weighing in at 225 pounds, Bernard Funk. And his partner, from parts unknown, weight unknown, the Red Rider.
All right, of course, it's a special grudge match with Devastation Incorporated, the Red Rider.
And their opponents. First, coming down the aisle, led by the Atomic Playboy, Steve Hartley, from Henrietta, Oklahoma, weighing in at 215 pounds, here is the high-flying Shane Cortez.
All right, Shane.
And his partner, led by his manager, Flaymin Raymond, from Blue Rapids, Kansas, weighing in at 232 pounds, here is the original Renegade.
One thing I want to point out right now, as much as I despise and detest what I have seen out of Flaymin Raymond and Renegade in the past few weeks, I want to point out that this is the original Renegade, not a boxed, generic Renegade, not a statue for one yellow and red giant joke.
All right, and of course, you know, Renegade and Shane Cortez so popular that they decided to introduce them separately. And that was very nice.
No. Adversity breeds strange bedfellows. These two men needed each other. And that, whoa! Cortez just did a front flip in over the top rope. Renegade chooses to take the low road.
Everybody ready to go with a lot of action, a little bit of a grudge match going on here tonight. I wonder who's going to catch Raymond from behind this time.
How about me?
Well, I would, you know, I don't know. How about that?
Huh?
How about you? What about you?
What have you been eating? You keep sitting over here belching. What have you been eating?
I don't know,
burritos?
man. Every time I sit next to you, I get gas.
Well, as long as it comes out of your mouth and not the other end, I don't have too much of a problem with it. It's just the weird facial expressions you make.
See, you
Look
just
like
really,
you're hurting yourself.
You just really irritate my stomach, Devlin.
Well, good. That's what you deserve. That's what you get. Wait a minute, Akbar taking a moment now to yell at Flaymin Raymond. Steve Hartley and Flaymin Raymond side by side. Boy, if that's not a weird picture.
It's definitely odd.
And obviously the original Renegade looking like the mascara nightmare that he is.
There's the bell, finally, and we're ready to get a little bit of action going on. Shane Cortez and the Red Rider gonna tangle it up first. There's Steve Hartley at ringside. Can you believe him and Flaymin Raymond on the same side of the ring?
Well, wow, fast arm drags by Cortez. Big drop kick by Cortez. Red Rider out of the ring.
Good move by the TV champion of the World Wrestling Empire. Getting after it. Getting busy. Red Rider wants to get unbusy. Dives out of the ring, and now he's back in at the coaxing of referee Doug McCoy. Collar and elbow tie-up. Red Rider with a knee to the midsection. Follows it up with a shot to the side of Cortez's head and pulls him over onto the mat.
Yeah, Cortez may work okay by himself. Renegade may work out okay by himself, but the real test, the proof is in the pudding.
So to speak, eh?
Exactly. How are these two men going to gel as a team?
Cortez with the leg lock around the head of the Red Rider, torquing it down.
How can these two men trust each other? They have battled each other, jumped each other from behind. They have bled, beaten, pounded, poked on each other. sneak attacks. How can these two men trust each other, and how can Steve Hartley trust Flaymin Raymond?
Well, you know, and I just over here on the monitor want to point out that Bernard Funk really looks tough standing there with that cow on the front of his wrestling whatever.
That is not a cow. That is a Texas steer.
It's a cow.
There's a difference.
It's a cow. Oh, big elbow out of the Red Riders.
Okay, yeah, you want to talk about a cow? Here, take a look at Bernard in action now. Boot to the gut.
Boot to the midsection. Cortez is down on the mat and in a lot of trouble. Bernard Funk from the Skandar Akbar stables puts Shane Cortez into the turnbuckle. Cortez reverses it, and Bernard
hits the ground.
Good move by Shane Cortez. Moves in, goes for the cover. Bernard Funk able to get that shoulder up on one. Cortez brings him to
Cortez goes over with a sunset flip.
Some kind of a roll. There's
Cortez makes the tag.
Here comes Renegade in against Bernard Funk. Now this ought to be good. Renegade's been aching to get at this guy for some time now.
Yeah.
Get excuse to whoop on the boy a little bit. Picks him up. Renegade has Bernard Funk in the air, setting him up. Looks like it's going to be the power slam.
1, 2. Bernard kicks out as Red Rider thinks about coming in.
Good move by Renegade. The Red Rider unable to come to the assistance of his tag team partner, Bernard Funk, who at this moment is getting it taken to him by the original Renegade. Rolls him up. Bernard gets into the ropes, and the hold is ordered broken by the referee, Doug McCoy.
I wonder if Shane Cortez and Renegade have been working together in the gym, because that was a nice scientific wrestling combination which led into that pinfall on the part of the original Renegade.
Referee,
you know
Doug
what Renegade's
McCoy.
makeup looks like? Looks like somebody hit him in the face with a chocolate pie.
You're going to get in trouble for all this at some point. I know.
Yeah, right.
I just know. Right now, Renegade and Bernard Funk into the ring. Renegade calls for the test of strength. Bernard answers it with a boot to the midsection and then a suplex.
Oh, Renegade's in deep trouble now. He's in the corner with Bernard and Red Rider. Renegade over the ropes. Bernard choking the Renegade.
Akbar goes in while referee Doug McCoy is distracted. Renegade in a lot of trouble.
Akbar doing what he does best.
Shane Cortez trying to explain to referee Doug McCoy what is going on. Akbar.
Look at Hartley and Raymond.
Funk, the Red Rider, they're all taking advantage of it. There's a tag.
Hartley and Raymond up there on the apron. Wah, wah, wah. Quit crying, you little sissy boys.
Red Rider into the ring and now going after the original Renegade.
Red Rider right there in a rear chin lock on Renegade.
Torquing down, a lot of pressure right there.
Notice how General Akbar's instruction has paid off for Red Rider and Bernard Funk. They have cut the ring.
Down on the mat.
They have cut the ring in half. Red Rider and Bernard Funk keeping Renegade on their half of the ring where he cannot tag out to Shane Cortez.
There's the leg drop. Reverse headlock by the Red Rider. Renegade trying to force his way out of it. The Red Rider goes in with the chokehold.
Over here on the side, outside the ring, McCoy is trying to break up General Akbar and Shane Cortez.
Red Rider and Bernard Funk are both in the ring against the original Renegade. There's the clothesline. Referee Doug McCoy once again back into the ring.
Look at Bernard, just as nonchalant as he can be about
Renegade fires back with a couple of blows to the midsection. Forearm to the back of the Red Rider, sets him up.
Renegade with a backslide on Red Rider as 1, 2, 3. Oh, here come the bad boys.
Good move by the original Renegade as he pins the Red Rider. Now the bad boys are in the ring against Cortez and Renegade.
Uh-oh. Now they're in trouble.
They're taking it to him. There's Silverado into the ring. Flaymin Raymond is down on the mat.
Wait a minute, Renegade's fighting Annihilator, Red Rider. Steve Hartley goes down. Get in there, Hartley, help your man. What's the matter with you?
They're doing something to Shane Cortez. They got him stretched out.
Renegade's got Silverado.
In the ring.
Oh, Bret Knight's on Hartley, slapping Hartley's face. It's a wild melee right now. Bret Knight's grabbing Doug McCoy. McCoy trying to clear the ring out. Cortez is on the top rope. He jumps, barely connects with Bret Knight. That did more harm to Cortez than it did good.
Oh, DDT! Krull Danzig drives Shane Cortez into the mat.
Raymond's coming in with a chair.
Cortez comes in and rescues him. They're about to get it separated. I'll tell you, we're going to take a short commercial break. We got the big ballet coming up next.
Why do you keep calling that a ballet?
Because it's three.
Wait a minute.
The big ballet.
Ballet is for fairies. This is a three-way dance for the World Wrestling Empire Heavyweight Championship. Scott Summers, Annihilator, TJ Steele. Everybody's got a manager, can throw in the towel. You must defeat your opponent. Both opponents. That's coming up right after this break here on the World Wrestling Empire.
All right, and Cortez and Renegade by DQ right there on that match. We're going to be right back.
Welcome to the Keg. We're a friendly neighborhood tavern where you can shoot some pool with the best players in town. Match your skills with some of Tulsa's best darters. Or enjoy a cold draft with a friend. The Keg, 11th in Pittsburgh, where everything is served ice cold.
Are you in the market for a good new or used appliance? Then Conley Appliances, 4902 Charles Page Boulevard is just what you've been looking for. Whether you need a TV, refrigerator, dishwasher, furniture, or whatever your appliance needs, Conley's has sales or rent to own at a price to fit your budget. At Conley's, we'll treat you like family. There's no credit check. You can even phone your order in and we'll deliver it directly to your door. And we don't forget you after the sale. Our service tech is there to ensure your satisfaction. Don't spend another day without Conley Appliances, 585-5055.
Need insurance if you have a car, boat, or motorcycle, even if you have traffic tickets or a DUI. If you own a business, if you are a renter, Try Us for Insurance has been serving Oklahomans since 1951. We are property and casualty insurance specialists. Try Us for Insurance, an independent agent for property and casualty insurance. Try Us for Insurance, 831 North Sheridan, Tulsa. That's 834-5663.
Welcome back to the World Wrestling Empire, ladies and gentlemen. I am Devlin Blanchard, and it is time.
Yeah, and I'm not Devlin Blanchard.
That's right.
I'm the Ledge, and yes, it is time.
The three-way dance for the heavyweight title. I don't want to waste no time. Let's take it up to Jay Samuels.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. It is a three-way dance for the World Wrestling Empire heavyweight title. I'll explain the rules. First, only 2 men are allowed in the ring at the same time. If a man comes in the ring without being tagged, he is out. Also, you can lose by pinfall, submission, count out, or if a towel is thrown in. Now the participants. First, coming down the aisle, led by Colonel Tom Parman from Birmingham, Alabama, weighing in at 247 pounds, here is the Serpent, Scott Summers.
All right, Scott Summers used to be a pretty good wrestler, but lately kind of gone downhill. Can't really explain it other than a change of attitude.
Well, Scott Summers made his message perfectly clear. Wait a minute. Whoa, Silverado
goes in after Colonel Tom Parman.
Silverado just jumped Colonel Tom. Let's go back up to Jay Samuels.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, in the ring now, the other participant from the city of Los Angeles, weighing 325 pounds, the former World Wrestling Empire heavyweight champion, the Annihilator.
Well, Annihilator and Silverado are here. Colonel Tom Parman is being taken from ringside by security after being jumped by Silverado. Let's go back up to Jay Samuels. Go ahead, Jay.
All right, and the next participant coming down the aisle from Kansas City, Kansas, the other former World Wrestling Empire Heavyweight Champion, weighing in at 265 pounds. Here is T.J. Steele.
One thing I want to point out is Scott Summers doesn't have a second, but I've got an idea. I told you I was going to be instrumental. Watch this.
Oh, no. So here we go. Devlin leaves ringside. I suppose he thinks he's going to assist Scott Summers. This is some ridiculousness going on here with the Devlin Blanchard zone out there somewhere in left field trying to explain what's
Shut up,
happening.
Homer. I've got an idea. Scott, Goober, Colonel Tom, correct me if I'm wrong, McCoy. He has to have a second at ringside for the towel, right? Colonel Tom is unable, I guess, thanks to Silverado. Scott, I know what goes on in this ring. I know what kind of pain a man can go through. And if you'll let me, brother, I'll be your second. Regardless of what you just did to Scott Summers, I'll be your second if you'll allow me. You couldn't do the job the first time. I'll go with him. What do you think, brother?
Well, Devlin Blanchard has lost.
What do you think, man?
If you know Devlin, he's got some dirty plan up his sleeve. He's always done.
I don't trust the guy myself.
After the incident with Rowdy, you never can trust the man.
You have to have somebody. All right, it's us,
now,
brother.
I want to point out a couple of little rules right here. Need to point out. One is that you cannot refuse if somebody tries to tag you. You cannot refuse the tag. That is grounds for disqualification. There will be two men in the ring at all times.
I understand.
Little comment from Hartley.
You just better back up, boy. Nice chains. After this, you can go back to your job as a dog walker. TJ, I understand you got to have a second in this match. And with the absence of Goliath, I'd like to offer up my services, sir.
Well, what do you know about that? Look at that.
Oh, Steve Hartley going to be the second for TJ Steele.
All right, so Steve Hartley is now, you're right, he's the second for TJ Steele.
Okay, now then, also, after the first man goes out of the ring, there will be a 30-second break while the wrestlers reset themselves for the rest of this match. I think those are all the special rules. We've got it covered. Referee Doug McCoy says, ring the bell, and there we go.
All right, Ledge, we're underway. Three-way dance, boy. We've been looking forward to this.
Annihilator and TJ Steele started out in the ring. They were chosen by lot, which they drew, and these two were picked to start out. This is the big ballet right here, the big guys going at it.
Hammering down, Ledge, as you know, boy. You look at Annihilator. Look at those tree trunks for arms. Of course, Steele.
Still massive. What else can you say but massive?
Just as big as Annihilator is.
That's right. Annihilator seems to keep growing after continuing on that beer and peanut butter diet that Silverado has him on. I got to admit, the guy's getting huge.
He's getting big.
He's getting real big.
Out in Los Angeles, they talk about it. He goes out there to the beach a lot of times, and he makes big waves for all the surfers. He goes out there and starts doing some belly flops out there.
So they don't need hurricanes on that side of the continent. I guess they got Annihilator out there.
True.
Oh, big boot to the midsection of TJ Steele. Annihilator reaches in, goes for the body slam. Looks like he's got him set up.
Boy, that was a
throws him on the mat.
Nice hard body slam. Got him right to the mat. Now he's putting a boot to the throat.
Big boot of Annihilator going to the throat of TJ Steele. It's so nice to sit up here and not have to worry about what's going to come out of the mouth of the person I'm sitting next to. Just wanted to thank you for showing up.
Well, you know, sometimes when I worked with Devlin a couple weeks ago when you were absent, as we all know about.
Thanks for the kidnapping, Devlin. We'll have to retaliate at some point.
Then, you know, I had to mispleasure or displeasure, however you say it, working with Devlin Blanchard. But
you know, I realize, having sat next to him for so long, that the smell in my nose is mostly gone now. You know, so I can really sympathize you. I remember earlier days when I wasn't fortunate enough to have lost my sense of smell.
Well, I told him one day after one of the matches, I said, you know, You smell like radiator fluid. You know, he called him radiator mouth.
He's been hanging out around Granny Still for way too long.
Look at him. He's fogging up the camera.
God, man.
He's fogging up the camera.
And, you know, it's no wonder he thinks he's the sexiest man in the world. He used to be a woman. Deborah Nerdlinger.
Oh, look at that.
Nice
takedown. Yeah.
Good move by TJ Still. A lot of action in the ring. Annihilator in a lot of trouble right now. TJ looks like he's going to go to work on the shoulder area of Annihilator.
Putting those knees also to the shoulder and also to the elbow area.
Yeah. Tying him up right now. Annihilator in a lot of pain. TJ Still doing a good job of controlling the big guy.
Got him in an arm lock now.
Oh, and I don't know what Devlin said, but TJ wasn't too happy about it.
Well, Devlin did the job, though, Ledge. He got him distracted long enough for Annihilator to get up and make a move.
Annihilator puts TJ into the ropes, goes to work with the choke. Referee Doug McCoy right there orders Annihilator to back off.
Devlin
follows up with the guillotine off the ropes. Annihilator would do wise to move in right now, go back to work, goes in with the, Annihilator has the laziest cover in the history of wrestling.
Well, Steve Hartley there, Ledge, was going after Devlin Blanchard, and of course Devlin being the true gentleman that he is. What a warrior. He ran around the ring away
Took
from
off running, that's right.
Yeah.
Good job by Devlin. Oh, big leg drop by Annihilator.
Boy, that'll put you into next week, won't it?
Well, I'm telling you, TJ's still in a lot of trouble right now in the middle of the ring.
Hasn't been in the ring yet.
Not yet. TJ trying to make the tag. Scott can't refuse to do the tag. There it is. And Scott Summers, after that little skirmish at the beginning of the match.
Wait, what's this? Ring the...
Oh, somebody's throwing in the towel here. We've asked for the bell ring.
Wait a minute, the towel's just been thrown in.
What's going on?
What? The towel has been thrown in on Scott Summers.
Devlin Blanchard, that scum. He threw in the towel from Scott Summers' corner.
No, it was Devlin Blanchard. What a weasel.
Scott Summers has just been suckered by Devlin Blanchard and the Bad Boys.
Scott Summers can't believe it. Well, he's coming over here.
Scott apparently got a word to say here.
You gonna let this nonsense go on?
I can't do it.
I was not beating that ring. You know that.
We don't control that.
I can't do anything about it. I know what Devlin's up to. I think you need to go after Devlin. There he is.
Go talk to Devlin. He's up there.
Go get him.
I got something.
We got to take a short commercial break here real quick. Scott Summers is real upset. We're going to be right back.
Promotional consideration provided by the following: Conley Appliances, home of service after the sale. The Keg, where everything is served ice cold. Dolphin Manufacturing, proud builders of the World Wrestling Empire set. Golden Pond, one of the largest selections of pre-owned musical instruments in the area.
Hey you, didn't we just tell you to stay out of the refrigerator? Think you're smart staying home and watching WWE on TV? Well, we're now having at least one non-televised match at every live show. If you missed last time, you missed an incredible match. So get out of the fridge and come on out. Saturday, September 16th at 4200 North Mingo Valley Expressway. That's the National Guard Armory. Main event will be the Red Eagle versus the winner of the three-way dance for the heavyweight title. That's Saturday, September 16th at 8 o'clock p.m. World Wrestling Empire. The difference is obvious.
Welcome back to the World Wrestling Empire, where we got a heck of a match going on right now. It's the big ballet between the heavyweights for the World Wrestling Empire heavyweight belt. Let's get back up to the ring.
Well, Ledge, as you've already seen, Devlin Blanchard's done his damage for the night.
Yeah, I can't believe what Devlin sneaks in behind Steve Hartley. I'm a little concerned about Devlin's interference in the activities of the World Wrestling Empire. We've got to do something about this guy.
What is Devlin Blanchard doing?
Devlin Blanchard going after Steve Hartley with the aid and assistance of Silverado. Meantime, in the ring, unaffected by what is going on, TJ Still is taking it to the big man, the Annihilator.
Right, Ledge. Still, look at that. Look at that knee drop.
Did you see the height on that thing? Still a good 6 feet in the air. Annihilator barely able to get that shoulder up. TJ Steele once again brings him to his knees. Annihilator fires back with a couple of shots to the midsection.
I'll tell you what, Ledge, as much as I don't like Annihilator, I got to say the guy is resilient. He gets up from all those hammer shots from Steele, for all the shots that Steele gives him, and he gets up and look at him. He still looks in tip-top shape.
Annihilator going in with that imitation shuffle at Devlin Blanchard. So I guess they think that's cool or something. It looks more like the Pee Wee Herman shuffle to me, but hey, you know, I guess that's just my opinion.
Well, ever since those rowdy days, it's been Annihilator and Devlin have been really being more together, been seeing them together. I've heard about them dining in restaurants together, hanging out with Silverado a whole lot more than they used to. And now, of course, as you can see the results of that.
Big suplex by Annihilator. TJ still in a lot of trouble right now. Annihilator moves in and brings TJ back to his feet. There's the whip off the ropes. Oh, TJ with the sunset flips. He rolls Annihilator into the ropes, and referee Doug McCoy orders the hold broken.
Well, unfortunately, he rolled Annihilator up just a little too close to the ropes, and Annihilator, with those big legs of his, was able to get him back across the ropes, and of course, referee Doug McCoy having to break the count.
Even without the help of a manager, TJ still doing a fine job taking on Annihilator, Silverado, and Devlin Blanchard. I guess it is 3 against 1. You know, Devlin doesn't like those odds when they're not in his favor, but he sure seems to enjoy them right now.
You bet. Well, now Annihilator seems to have a plan now. He's going for the knee.
Oh!
But knee, look at Steele, he comes back.
TJ still firing back with a few shots of his own. Puts Annihilator on his back. Goes with the boot to the forehead.
Oh, that hurts.
You think that hurt?
Oh, that hurt me over here. Oh.
I love it. I love it.
Oh,
TJ
look at this.
still setting up Annihilator.
Can he do this?
Oh, the belly to back suplex.
Ledge, did you just feel this move?
Man, I felt the whole building shake that time. Right now, TJ still taking on 3 men. Annihilator in the ring. Silverado and Devlin Blanchard outside of it.
Well, referee Doug McCoy now getting down to make sure that Steele doesn't have a chokehold. Of course, Devlin claiming that he does, but Annihilator gets his feet back into the ropes.
And the big man, Annihilator, being worked over at the hands of TJ Steele. There's that reverse headlock. More of a sleeper hold right here, trying to apply enough pressure to the cranial area of the Annihilator to cut off the blood flow.
Yeah, and that's a lot of blood.
That's a lot of head.
Another stomp to the head again, Ledge. Now it looks like Steele's plan is to go more for the upper body.
TJ still moving in on the Annihilator, sets him up against the ropes. There's the Irish whip. Oh, TJ with a belly-to-belly suplex.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, it's broken down now, Ledge.
Annihilator is being assisted by Silverado. They're calling for the bell to ring. Referee Doug McCoy has ordered the bell rung and has stopped the match. Devlin Blanchard right in there on TJ Steele, taking his life in his own hands at that point, I would say.
Well, look at this.
Oh! Here comes Scott Summers going in against Annihilator. He's taking it to the Big A. They're asking for the bell to be rang some more. Scott Summers going after Annihilator after the attack on his manager, Colonel Tom Parman.
Oh!
Scott Summers, DDT, Devlin Blanchard. Oh, and there's the suplex on Silverado. Oh, TJ Steele has just been declared the winner and the new and once again heavyweight champion for the World Wrestling Empire.
Wait a minute.
Oh, referee Doug McCoy has just indicated that the belt cannot be gained by disqualification. That means there is still no champion in the World Wrestling Empire.
Ledge, look up in the ring.
Scott Summers and TJ Steele standing toe-to-toe. Colonel Tom Parman at ringside. Scott shakes the hand of TJ Steele. There they go. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. TJ still has been declared the winner of this match, but he does not get the World Wrestling Empire heavyweight belt. He doesn't get it. You can't win it by disqualification. He has to win it outright.
More action going over here, Ledge. Look.
Scott Summers going after Annihilator all the way on this side of the room.
Scott Summers gone crazy, and Devlin Blanchard still reeling from that DDT is running up. Now Colonel Tom Parman is going after him.
Unbelievable amount of action going on. Scott Summers has a couple of complaints to make. Annihilator walking around almost dead on his feet. I'll tell you, we got to get out of this one, get a word in from our sponsors. We're going to let things settle down just a minute. We're going to be right back.
Are you in the market for a good new or used appliance? Then Conley Appliances, 4902 Charles Page Boulevard is just what you've been looking for. Whether you need a TV, refrigerator, dishwasher, furniture, or whatever your appliance needs, Conley's has sales or rent to own at a price to fit your budget. At Conley's, we'll treat you like family. There's no credit check. You can even phone your order in and we'll deliver it directly to your door. And we don't forget you after the sale. Our service tech is there to ensure your satisfaction. Don't spend another day without Conley Appliances, 585-5055.
Hi there. Let's talk about Golden Pond 2. Are you looking for a good pre-owned TV? We got them. Stereos? We got them. Jewelry? We got that. How about a good firearm? Boy, do we got them. Musical instruments? Golden Pond 2 has one of the largest selection of pre-owned instruments in the area. Vintage guitars, amps and preamps, drums, keyboards, mixers, and more. If we don't have it, you probably don't need it. We buy, sell, trade, and loan all of those things, plus car and home, lawn and garden, fishing equipment, bikes, you name it, at Golden Pond 2, 1319 South Peoria in Tulsa.
Need insurance? If you have a car, boat, or motorcycle, even if you have traffic tickets or a DUI. If you own a business, if you are a renter, Try Us for Insurance has been serving Oklahomans since 1951. We are property and casualty insurance specialists. Try Us for Insurance, an independent agent for property and casualty insurance. Try Us for Insurance, 831 North Sheridan, Tulsa. That's 834-5663.
Hey you, didn't we just tell you to stay out of the refrigerator? Think you're smart staying home and watching WWE on TV? Well, we're now having at least one non-televised match at every live show. If you missed last time, you missed an incredible match. So get out of the fridge and come on out. Saturday, September 16th at 4200 North Mingo Valley Expressway. That's the National Guard Armory. Main event will be the Red Eagle versus the winner of the three-way dance for the heavyweight title. That's Saturday, September 16th, 8 o'clock p.m. World Wrestling Empire. The difference is obvious.
Okay, welcome back to the World Wrestling Empire, where we've had a wild night of action. We still don't have a heavyweight champion. The belt was held up again.
Yeah, Les, you know, here the belt's held up one more time, but what I enjoyed the most out of that, Devlin Blanchard DDT'd by Scott Summers.
Oh, man, I love it, you know. Unfortunately, we had to watch also the defeat of the Military Express at the hand of the Bad Boys, who now have earned the World Wrestling Empire Tag Team belts.
Well, what can you say? The Bad Boys, though, have been in some tough struggles with the Outlaws. And I got to say, as much as I don't like the Bad Boys for their attitude and everything, they are hard workers.
And then right at the beginning, we saw Red Eagle defeat a newcomer to the Empire, the Great Bolo. Man, this has been a great night. Jay, I'm glad to see you up here, and I don't have to sit here and listening to Devlin Blanchard.
Oh, so Radiator Mouth.
You know, Radiator Mouth. That's a really good thing for me. None of that ugly will be rubbing off on me now. All right, next week we got a lot more action to come. Good night, Kayla. We'll see you next week right here on the World Wrestling Empire.
So long, everybody.